Good evening, students. Ninth class second chapter name is polynomials and factorization. In that fifth subtopic is that is 2.5. Its name is dividing polynomials. Now today we want to discuss about remainder theorem under this title. Okay, na? Right. Remainder theorem. Actually, what is a remainder theorem? Okay. Let P of x is a polynomial. P of x is a polynomial whose degree is greater than or equal 1. It means degree is greater than or equal 1. Now, if P of x is divided by g of x, which is equal to x minus a, this is one of the linear polynomial. X minus a is a linear polynomial. Once again, if P of x is divided by g of x, which is equal to x minus a, then the remainder is P of a. Once again, if P of x is divided by g of x, which is equal to x minus a, this is called a linear polynomial. Then the remainder is P of a. This is known as remainder theorem. Okay, na? Let us see proof. Yes. When P of x is divided by g of x, which is equal to x minus a, this is what generally linear polynomial. Then when P of x is divided by g of x, that is x minus a, then the quotient and remainder are q of x and r of x respectively. Okay, na? When P of x is divided with g of x, that is x minus a, which is called a linear polynomial, then the quotient and the remainders are q of x and r of x respectively. Nothing but quotient is q of x, remainder is r of x. So by division fact, that is dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. This is called as division fact. So dividend P of x, divisor G of x, quotient Q of x plus remainder R of x. Okay na? Next step observe. P of x is equal to, instead of G of x I want to take x minus a into Q of x plus R of x. Here we know that that is the degree of divisor is greater than the degree of remainder. This we know already, we discussed in the previous classes. So based on this, the degree of divisor, here divisor is G of x, which is equal to x minus a, is 1. Okay, the degree of remainder, that is R of x, is less than 1. Less than 1 in a sense, automatic 0 only, no? Next option. Based on this, the degree of the divisor is always greater than the degree of the remainder. Here degree of the divisor is 1 there. So definitely the degree of the remainder is less than that. That means 0. So the degree of the remainder is 0. The degree of remainder is 0. The degree of the remainder 0. Then R of x is definitely one of the constant, where k is belongs to one of the real number. Once again, the degree of the divisor is x minus a, its degree is 1. So however, according to this, its degree is less than degree of the remainder. It is already 1. Definitely the degree of the remainder is less than this. That means 0. The degree of the remainder is 0. Nothing but the degree of the remainder is 0. Then what about R of x? R of x is one kind of polynomial. The polynomial should be constant polynomial. K is indicated that constant number. This is called constant polynomial. The degree of the constant polynomial is 0. Once again, the degree of the remainder is 0. In a sense, what kind of polynomial degree is 0? Definitely the degree of the constant polynomial degree is 0. So that reason P of x is equal to, we have to treat k, where k is belongs to one of the real number and it is not equal to 0. Okay na? Next continuation. P of x is equal to x minus a into q of x plus, instead of r of x we can consider k, because of just now we discussed r of x is equal to k. Nothing but this is one of the constant polynomial. Carefully listen, constant polynomial. So I think understood now. Next, the 0 of divisor. Here who is the divisor? X minus a divisor. The 0 of divisor. Here divisor is g of x, which is equal to x minus a. Now tell me. The 0 of this divisor is a. Now at x is equal to a. Now this you can engage this. P of a is equal to, okay students, in case of a you substitute a, in case of x substitute a minus a into q of x position take k, x position take a, why? Because x is equal to a, no, plus k. Now P of a is equal to a minus a, 0. 0 into q of a, which is q of a plus k. Next step, P of a is equal to, this total term is 0, 0 plus k. Now P of a is equal to k. Yes. Proved. Right? Okay, na? Right. Okay, students. Next task. Uses of factor theorem. Uses of remainder theorem. Uses of remainder theorem. Okay, na? Let us see one question. Find the remainder. Find the remainder when x cube plus 1 is divided by x minus 1. This is what one small question. Okay, na? Better to take x cube plus 1 divided by x plus 1. Question 7. Find the remainder when x cube plus 1 is divided by x plus 1. Just we are expecting remainder only. Just now we discussed remainder theorem. Now it is solutions. This is what we can call as one model. Is expecting only remainder, not question. So through the remainder theorem we can solve this. Okay, students. So first, let P of x is equal to x cube plus 1. This, which is called dividend. Now g of x is equal to x plus 1, which is called divisor. See, the 0 of g of x, formula tell me, minus b by a formula. Why? It is a linear equation, linear polynomial, that's all. Minus b position 1 there, a position 1 there. Just you compare this ax plus b. Just a value 1, b value 1. Substitute there. 1. What is the answer? Minus 1. The 0 of the g of x is minus 1. Now, remainder is equal to that is p of minus 1 is equal to, correct or I want to write like this, p of minus 1 is equal to, okay na, substitute that, minus 1 to the power of 3 plus 1, tell, minus 1 plus 1, see, minus 1 to the power of 3 answers, you know, minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1, minus into minus plus, plus into minus minus, 1 1 1. 1 into 1 into 1, 1. That's right. So I wrote minus 1. So minus 1 plus 1, however, cancel, result is 0. So in a sense, when P of when x cube plus 1 is divided by x plus 1, then the remainder is 0. Here we got 0, no? Okay, na? I think there is no doubt. Okay, this is one model. Okay, students, see second problem, second model. Carefully observe. Here let P of x is equal to x power n plus 1, where n is belongs to odd number. Now g of x is equal to, however, x plus 1. Again he is questioning that find the remainder. Okay. Here first round, the 0 of g of x. Tell me minus b by a is formula. Now minus b position 1 there, a position 1 there. So what is answer? Minus 8. X is equal to minus 1. Then remainder is equal to that is p of minus 1 is equal to. So in case of x, substitute minus 1. I don't know. What minus 1 to the power of n plus 1. See, you know one thing, that minus 1 to the power of n is equal to minus 1 when n is belongs to odd. Observe this one. Minus 1 to the power of 1. Why? Because 1 is odd number, no? What is answer? Minus 1. Minus 1 to the power of 3. What is answer? Minus 1. Minus 1 to the power of 5. What is answer? Minus 1. Such a way we can. That's why when n is belongs to odd number, definitely the result is minus 1. So already we mentioned, that's why minus 1 to the power of n is minus 1 plus 1. Now tell me, both are cancelled, 0. This means when x power n plus 1, x power n plus 1, where n is belongs to odd, is divided by x plus 1, then the remainder is 0. This is second model. Okay. Okay, students, see the third problem. Exciting questions, right? Now answer. Let P of x is equal to x power n minus 1, where n is belongs to even number. Now g of x is equal to x plus 1. Now the 0 of g of x, formula minus b by a, minus b position 1 there, a position 1 there. So minus 1. Now x is equal to minus 1. Now p of minus 1 is equal to, this is called generally remainder. This is called remainder. That is p of 1 is equal to minus 1 to the power of n minus 1. Now use just concentrate. Minus 1 to the power of n, answer tell me. Plus 1, where n is belongs to even. Few examples to understand. Okay, now understood? No, right? minus 1 to the power of even number 2. What is answer? Minus 1 into minus 1. Minus into minus plus 1 1 the 1. 1 only plus 1. Minus 1 to the power of 4 plus 1. Minus 1 to the power of 6 plus 1. Such a way we can get always plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. So that reason this answer tell here already we mentioned. So plus 1 minus 1. What is the answer? 0. That means when x power n minus 1 where n is belongs to even is when x power n minus 1 is divided by x plus 1, then the remainder is 0. This is one model. Okay, na? Right? Okay, let us see fourth problem. Same model. Find the remainder when x power 3 minus 1 is divided by x minus 1. But thing is, here without condition, no condition. This total empty place only. See, find the remainder when x power 3 minus 1 is divided by x minus 1. Now answer. Let p of x is equal to x cube minus 1. Now g of x is equal to x minus 1. Next task, the 0 of g of x. Now answer see. This you convert like this. X plus of minus 1, which is in the form of ax plus b. Here a value is 1, b value is minus 1. Okay, na? So the 0 of the g of x is equal to minus b by a formula, minus let it be. But b position minus 1 there, a position 1, 1 by 1, answer is 1. Right, yet x is equal to 1. Now p of 1, which is called a remainder, p of 1 is called a remainder. Now p of 1 is equal to 1 cube minus 1. That means 1 cube is 1 minus 1, that is 0. It means when x cube minus 1 is divided by x minus 1, then the remainder is 0. Okay, na? Right. Okay, students, this is fifth problem. See, same model, but questions are different there. So let p of x is equal to x power n minus 1, where n is belongs to natural number. Okay. Now g of x is equal to x minus 1. Next step, the 0 of g of x is equal to, this can be written as x plus of minus 1, which is in the form of ax plus b. Then its formula minus b by a, minus b position minus 1 there by 1, answer is 1. Yet x is equal to 1, then p of 1, that means remainder is equal to 1 to the power of n minus 1. So 1 to the power of n, 1 to the power of n is equal to 1, where n is belongs to any natural number. So don't forget this. That's why 1 minus 1. What is answer? 0. It means when x n minus 1, where n is belongs to natural, is divided by x minus 1, then the remainder is 0. Okay, now students? Right. Okay, this answer C. but question different there. This is p of x, this is g of x. Now question is whether it is factor of this or not. If it is a factor of that, definitely this exactly divisible by this. That means remainder should be 0. Mean through remainder we can decide. Yes. Let p of x is equal to x cube minus 2x square minus 5x plus 4. Dividend. Now g of x is equal to x minus 2. Okay, na? We have to check whether it is a factor of that or not. If it is a factor, this is exactly divisible by this. Exactly divisible in a sense, when it is divided by this, the remainder should be 0. Through remainder we can find whether it is factor for that or not. Remainder is important to us. Now, the 0 of g of x, formula minus b by a, but this you can divert like this. It is in the form of ax plus b. A value is 1, b value is minus 2. Okay, students, substitute minus of minus 2, a value 1. What is the answer? Now, 8x is equal to 2. Now, p of 2, what is this? This indicates that remainder. When it is divided with this, the remainder is p of 2. P of 2 is the remainder. Now, I am finding remainder. 2 to the power of 3 by substitute x plus you substitute 2. So, minus 2 into 2 power 2 minus 5 into 2 plus 4. Right now? Now 2 power 3, nothing but 2 into 2 into 2. 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8. Minus 2 square. 2 square indicates that 2 into 2. 2 into 2, 4. 4 to the 8. Now minus 5 to the 10 plus 4. Now plus 8 minus 8 cancel. Minus 10 plus 4. Now answer is minus 6. Here what happened? P of 2 is not equal to 0. Mean we did not get remainder is 0. So that g of x, which is equal to x minus 2, is not factor of p of x. That is equal to x cube minus 2x square minus 5x plus 4. Okay, na? Right, students? Understood now? Students, let us see 7th problem. In this is a dividend, this is a divisor. But question is whether this dividend is a multiple of divisor or not. See now, check whether this polynomial is a multiple of this or not. If it is a multiple of this, definitely this is exactly divisible by this. Nothing but when it is divided with this, the remainder should be 0. Ultimately, through remainder we can find it. Whether it is multiple of this or not, we can decide through the remainder. Right? Let us see. Now answer. P of x is equal to 4x cube 4y square minus x minus 1. Now g of x is equal to 2x plus 1. Here let it did not do, that's why. Next, the 0 of g of x is equal to formula minus b by a. Minus b by a. Now minus b position 1 there, a position 2 there. What is the answer? Minus 1 by 2 is answer. At x is equal to minus 1 by 2. Then P of minus 1 by 2 is equal to, that means remainder is equal to 4 into minus 1 by 2 whole cube plus 4 into minus 1 by 2 whole square minus 1 by 2 minus 1. I think understood? It is also mistake here x. Okay na? Right. 4 into minus 1 by 2 whole cube. Minus 1 by 2 whole cube answer is minus 1 by 8. So minus 1 by 8 plus 4 into minus 1 by 2 whole square result is 1 by 4. So right here 1 by 4. Minus into minus plus 1 by 2 minus 1. Okay students. Right, 4 4 cancel. 4 1s are 4 2s are. What is next to minus 1 by 2 plus, here what is this 1 plus 1 by 2 minus 1 plus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 cancel, plus 1 minus 1 cancel. What is final result is 0. Nothing but. I think okay now. Now there is no place, I am writing here, concentrate. Here P of x is exactly divisible by g of x. Why? You see, reminder g. Why? Because P of minus 1 by 2 is equal to 0. That is the reason. So that P of x is multiply g of x. Right? Okay, na? Right. Okay, student. This is the 8th model. The questions are different there. Okay, concentrate. Now answer. Here this is P of x, this is g of x, these two are polynomials. Those two polynomials are divided with this one. When it is divided with this, you will get certain remainder, and when this is divided with the same, you will get another remainder. But thing is here, both the remainders should be same reminders. By this condition, by this logic, we have to find the a. So let us see. Now let P of x is equal to ax cube plus 3x square minus 13. Okay. You feel that it is part A, part B, part A, right? Now g of x, you feel that x minus 2, this is divided with this. Try to find the remainder. Yes, same remainder now. When it is divided with this, what is the remainder? Let us see. Before that, the 0 of g of x, which is equal to x minus 2, it can be written as x plus of minus 2, which is in the form of ax plus b. Here a value can be 1, b value can be minus 2. I think understood. Just wait. Minus b by a is formula, but this can be written as x plus of minus 2. It is in the form of ax plus b. Right now? Clear? Now minus b position, tell me minus 2 there. A position, however 1. So what is the answer? 2. Now 8. X is equal to 2. Now P of 2, what is this? The remainder. It is this indicator of the remainder, signal of the remainder. Our remainder is equal to A x value 2 power 3 plus 3 x value 2 power 2 minus 13. Now P of 2 is equal to P of 2 is equal to, this is 8a, this is 2 square, nothing but 4, 4 3s are 12, minus 13. Now P of 2 is equal to 8a minus 1. What is this? When it is divided with this, the remainder is 8a minus 1. Okay? Right. Okay, let us see B. What is B? It is another polynomial there now. Let P of x is equal to 2x power 3 minus 5x plus a. This one. That is also divided with the same. So g of x, tell me, x minus 2, which is equal to x plus or minus 2, which is in the form of ax plus b, right? Now the 0 of g of x minus b by a is formula. Okay, students. Minus, let it be b position minus 2 by a position 1. That means 2 only, no? Now x is equal to 2. Then P of 2 is equal to substitute 2 into 2 to the power of 3 minus 5 into 2 plus a. Now P of 2 is equal to 2 into 2 power 3 is 8 minus 10 plus a. Now P of 2 is equal to, this is 16 minus 10 plus a. Now P of 2 is equal to 6 plus a. This is what? A remainder. It is a remainder when second polynomial is divided with this one, right? Let us see from A and B. We got two reminders, but according to question, those reminders should be same, nothing but. What is first reminder? Okay, students, from A and B. So in A situation we got one reminder, in B we got another reminder, but according to question both reminders are same. So that reason, so I want to make both reminders equal based on this question. Same reminders now, that's why. Now 8a minus 1 is equal to a plus 6. This I got in A as a reminder, this I got reminder in B option. So however both reminders must be same. So 8a minus a, this 8 you transport this side, 6 minus 1 you transport that side, minus 1. So what is next? 7a is equal to 7. 7 1 is 7 1 is. A is equal to how much? 1. Now what is expected to find the value of a now? Therefore the value of a is equal to 1. Okay now? Right. Okay students, the last problem, that is 9th. Concentrate. Yes. In this is polynomial. When it is divided with this, the remainder should be 2. When same polynomial is divided with this one, the remainder is minus 2. So let us see. Ultimately our target to find the remainder. Okay. Now let P of x is equal to 2x power 3 plus 3x square plus ax plus b. Here this one. Now case 1, it is dividend, here divisor. One you take P of x is equal to x minus 2. What is the divisor? G of x is equal to x minus 2. Second, another divisor also there. PG. Let us take one more. This is P of x, G of x. Better to take it is f of x. No problem. F of x is equal to 2x cube plus 3x square plus ax plus b. Now this you take p of x. This is one of the divisor. Don't confuse. The dividend I consider f of x. The divisors two there. That's why one I am taking p of x. Another one I am taking g of x, which is equal to x plus 2. Once again, no confuse, nothing. Let us take p of f of x is equal to this one, which is called dividend. Here two divisors there. That's why one you take as a p of x, another one is g of x. Now let us go with the first one. The 0 of p of x. Tell me minus b by a is formula. Now minus b position minus 2 there. By a position 1. So what is the answer? 2. Now 8. X is equal to 2. Now p of 2 is equal, f of 2 is equal to this no f of x plus 2 we are substituting. Now 2 into 2 power 3, 3 into 2 square, a into 2 plus b. Now 2 into 2 power 3, 8, 3 into 2 square 4, 2 into a, 2a plus b. Then it is 16, it is 12, that it is 2a, it is b. Further step, 2a plus b plus 16 plus 12 how much? 28. This is what remainder. But remainder is given. When it is divided with this one, the remainder is mentioned 2. So p of f of 2 is a remainder concept only, no? So in case of f of 2, I want to fill that 2. You feel that this is number 1. Similarly, second Roman number also. The 0 of g of x, formula set minus b by a minus b position 2, a position 1, nothing but minus 2. 8. X is equal to minus 2. Now, f of 2 is equal to, better to write minus 2 is equal to f of minus 2 is equal to, substituting this, 2 into minus 2 whole cube plus 3 into minus 2 whole square plus a into minus 2 plus b. Okay, now f of minus 2, nothing but when it is divided with this, the remainder is given minus 2. Nothing but f of minus 2 is answer minus 2. Remainder is given, no, that's why. This answer tell me 2 into minus 8, 3 into 4, minus 2a plus b. Now minus 2 is equal to minus 16 plus 12 minus 2a plus b. Now minus 2 is equal to, this is minus 4 minus 2a plus b. Better to transfer, minus 4 is this side, minus 2 plus 4 is equal to minus 2a plus b. That means 2 is equal to minus 2a plus b. This you feel that number 2. Here one more point we remind that here 2 then you shift to that side, or else 28 you shift to this side. Now I am writing this next step. 2 minus 28 is equal to 2a plus b. Next minus 26 is equal to 2a plus b. This is what equation 1. Now I am arranging this. There are 2 steps balance there, I written over there, right? Okay students, from 1 and 2, this is 1, this is 2. So you write in a systematic order through elimination process by adding. So both are cancelled. B plus b, 2b, which is equal to Sum of these two minus 24. Right now 2 ones are 2 12s are nothing but b is equal to minus 12. Next, from either 1 or 2, you choose any one, either 1 or 2. Now according to my concern I am taking 1. What is that? 2a plus b is equal to minus 26. b plus minus 12, substitute that. 2a plus minus 12 is equal to minus 26. Now 2a is equal to minus 26. While shifting that side, it will become plus 12. Right now. Now 2a is equal to, what is this answer? Minus, I think 14. Correct? Right. See, a is equal to minus 14 by 2. 2 ones are 2 sevens. Now a is equal to minus 7. A is equal to minus 7. But what is expecting? He is expecting find a and b. A is equal to minus 7, b is equal to minus 2. Okay, students? Right. If you have any doubt, you share your doubts in the comment box. My small request, share my videos to your friends, your relatives, and like my videos and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.